Finally tonight, fighting spirits. This is about a father and a son waging separate battles for the same cause. It began when one of them was badly wounded in Iraq, but the healing has taken them both further than they ever imagined. Dean Reynolds has our Persons of the Week.
My name is Eric Edmondson. I am 27 years old. I am married and have one daughter. I was injured in Iraq.
This morning, with the aid of his father, Ed, Sergeant Eric Edmondson got dressed for a big day. 6 months of rehabilitation had set him at last on a course for home, to where he used to hunt and fish and live his life. Amazing when you consider that after one bombing and a subsequent near-fatal heart attack in Iraq, Eric and his family were left with very little hope.
Eric could not walk, talk, eat, didn't have control of his bodily function.
What Eric did have, though, was an indomitable will and a father who loved him. So it fell to both of them to turn that into something good.
Eric needed to be receiving some pretty extensive therapy as quickly as he could get it.
It wasn't easy.
We had to dive into that labyrinth of bureaucracy.
The Army wanted to discharge Eric, and military insurance was unwilling to cover anything beyond the nursing home the Veterans Administration was recommending.
There was lots of frustration, lots of bitterness, lots of anger.
After months of wrangling and self-education, Ed managed to get his son admitted to the Rehabilitation Institute of Chicago and got the government to pay for it. And that's when he made a discovery.
At the time he came here, was the only soldier here. The only soldier at the #1 rehabilitation institute in the United States.
With 26,000 American soldiers wounded in Iraq, many of them grievously, Ed was astonished that so few were getting the kind of care he had won for his son. So he quit his job to become a full-time caretaker for Eric and a part-time advocate for wounded soldiers, using Eric's story to make the case for better care.
These young men and women are going to war and giving up their lives for this country. They deserve to come home and get the best.
Eric got the best.
Are you getting better?
Yes.
Is that hard to do?
No.
This morning, with help, Sergeant Edmondson walked out of the hospital and into the arms of his wife and daughter.
We are so thrilled for what the future may hold for him.
A long road ahead, and so we choose Sergeant Eric Edmondson and his father, Ed. They loved to go fishing together before Eric was injured, and they hope to do it again. They plan on opening a bait and tackle shop together.